Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, guys.
Welcome
we
back
are
to
Nuestra Vida en Voz Alta. Woo!
It's getting better, guys. It's getting better.
Yeah. We were a little more in sync this time. Good job, baby. Good
we're
job.
We're getting there.
Oh, you have something in your teeth.
Where?
That one right there. There you go. Yeah.
I had cilantro. Guys, we came back. It's 9 p.m.
Yeah, we're filming at night today.
At night today. We came back from a beautiful funeral service.
It's a celebration of life.
Yeah.
And it was really, really beautiful.
And I ate 5 tacos.
I ate 6 and an enchilada.
So we're stuffy stuff. And that's where that cilantro came from.
All right. Do you want to redo it?
No.
No? All right. Cool. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you so much for all the love and support that we had in the last episode, which was episode 2.
Episode 2. Mm-hmm.
So thank you guys for that. And we just love doing it. I love it. I think we had a lot more attraction in episode 1 than we did episode 2.
Yeah.
But again,
where did everyone fall out on 2?
Yeah. What happened? Where are you guys at? Like we're a little confused now. But no, thank you guys for everyone who's watched, who's subscribed, who's liked our stories, for all the feedback. We love hearing feedback. So we definitely appreciate that. So thank you guys. We're getting there. Thank you. I'm happy to be back with this episode.
Yes.
And anything interesting besides the service that happened today? Let's start off with that.
Interesting as in that's
like
happened?
Like today. Talk about your story from Friday, since we're filming this on Saturday night.
Oh, that's true. I don't know if I can say much.
Before we start our drinks.
Oh my God, guys. So, shout out to Lavish Whitening.
Yes, guys. If you are here in Phoenix,
get your whitey tighties. Yeah. I mean, your
whitey tighties. I don't know about
I don't
whitey
know. The
tighties.
more I film, the more I notice I'm dumb.
No, go get your teeth whitening.
Your
guys,
teethy.
it's going to be the Lavish Whitening Studio, I believe. Shout out to her. She is the one
Jasmine.
that made these teeth look this white.
And she made these drinks look this good.
And she sponsored these drinks for today's episode. Yep. So shout out to her. Go ahead and check her out. Yeah, thank you, Jasmine. We appreciate this. And I got a strawberry.
He doesn't even know.
Strawberry lemonade with raspberry and strawberry real fruit and strawberry boba. And it is really good. It's just a little sour.
10.
Huh?
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10, I would have to give it a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I thought my drink was going to be blue. Why is it orange? I thought I got raspberry. Is raspberry blue or red? No sabe.
I don't know.
But I got a Red Bull with sugar-free strawberry, sugar-free coconut, and white chocolate. And let me tell you, it tastes like neither. So it's good though, but it just tastes like
it does not look like any of those colors. It
like
looks
a regular peach. I don't know. I feel like that Dutch Bros is going downhill. This is my second drink. Last time I ordered a pumpkin iced coffee. I had no pumpkin, so this is I don't know. But thanks, Jazz. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sponsoring today's drinks.
We appreciate it.
Shout out to you again. Go check her out if you want to get your teeth whitening. Go check her out. And yeah. So back to the story. Go ahead and tell them a little bit. This was Friday. So today's Saturday. We are filming this at night. So just to start the episode, we'll kind of give you guys a little rundown of what our day has been like, or our week. So go ahead and start the story, baby.
Well, I'm kind of scared to say it, so I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to really say names or anything. You can just kind of say what happened.
Okay, let's call her Cookie Butter.
Yeah. Oh, I like that, Cookie Butter.
Well, you won't like hers.
Yeah, no, I don't like cookie butter, but cookie butter sounds cool.
Well, Cookie Butter is a girl that works with us at where we work. Because I can't say the name. But basically, she worked with us, right? I wasn't her cup of tea, long story short. And I never really talked to her. It's just we always had like, she always gave me like the deadly, ugly stares at work. And it was just a very heavy presence of her herself at work. So it comes to find out she gets fired because her actions of what she did at work. Mm-hmm. And she just got fired for threatening an attorney, her own attorney, right? And so her case manager had told me on Friday, hey, I need to tell you to be careful because she said she has, I guess, been surrounding the building. And she's like, she also came and on Wednesday, she was like, oh, like, let me bring you stuff up on. She's like, no, like, I don't work in the office on Wednesday. So then she's like, fine, on Friday. So on Friday, she had, I guess she showed up to our building and then she took a picture of the corner of where we work. And she sent it to her and she said, I see you. Right. So they fired her because she made a threat. And I'm guessing it's a very serious threat because the attorney's been working from home. And then I guess she like carries her gun now because of what she said.
The attorney,
okay. Yes. And so now that we're like, why is she coming to our office? Like, go to the attorney's office. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But no, I wasn't her cup of tea. So everyone's like terrified for their lives right now because she's a pretty crazy girl outside of work. So if I go missing,
you guys know
it was Cookie Butter.
Because then she'll come after me too.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the story of the week.
Okay. For me, there wasn't anything interesting. Did I tell you anything?
Don't remember. I feel like I didn't even see you throughout the week.
Yeah, no, I don't think I had anything interesting throughout the week. I kind of think it was just more like a pretty regular. Oh, shout out to my brother. It was his birthday on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out that. Isaac. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
But other than that, I don't think anything specific. I do randomly get, I think what I'm going to start doing on here too is give you guys like a crazy story of one of my Uber passengers.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, because I always get like random crazy ones. Like, but this week I can't remember of anything that went on or anything like that crazy. So yeah, that was pretty much our week. Yeah. Like I said, today is Saturday. Today we did go to that service. And then we went to go get our Dutch and then came home and now we are here filming.
That's how
but that is where we're at. So then jumping into our first segment here, we're gonna want to talk about what is that what we will call it, near death experiences, or just
yeah because you were near death.
Okay.
And it was an experience.
That's true. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into near death experiences. And we're gonna start with yours, baby.
With mine.
Yes, let's go ahead and talk about
paper, rock, scissors.
All right, let's play it.
You'll lose. Yesterday you played against his brother for a drink, and Luis sucks at playing paper, rock, scissors or anything. And well, guess what? He lost.
Which I didn't send him his money.
Well, send over your $5. But so my crazy experience, probably many of you don't know, or many of you do know. 2 years ago on July 18th at 5 p.m. and 1 second of the day. I'm just kidding.
I was like, whoa, you even know the second?
No, it was, it was July 18th when it happened. It was on a Tuesday. I had, I guess, like crazy symptoms in the morning and I was like throwing up like, well.
But prior to that, I think you were already feeling kind of sick.
Yeah, I think that week I was feeling sick. And I think it was like they had a party for your mom. I remember that Saturday, and I couldn't eat anything. Like that whole week I couldn't eat. Like I was just like vomiting, and then I would get like super super nauseous like if I ate anything. Yeah. And then obviously everyone's like, "Oh my god, you're pregnant," or anything along those lines, but I felt like it was more than that. Like I felt like I was sick. And then I used to sleep a lot. Like I would always sleep. I had lost weight, I guess, like really really fast, and maybe that's why. I don't know, but so the point of the story,
we don't know, but
yeah, like I think I weighted at one point like over 200, and then I lost weight until like 130, I think. Yeah, I was like super skinny, but yeah, that whole thing happened. I was feeling sick, and I thought it was normal that I was always sleeping, but I guess not.
She was always tired. She'll be reality like, check. I'm so tired. I'm like, well, go to sleep. And I just thought, well, yeah, you know, it's life. We get busy. Yeah. We have work. We have church. But yeah, she would definitely sleep a lot.
Yeah, a lot. And we'll fast forward again to July 18th. Sorry, guys. Our dog's being crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
So we keep looking that way.
Stop.
But anyways, so July 18th, we had received really bad news 2 days prior to that about one of our like childhood friends, that he had died, and it was in a very like crazy way. So I don't know, it was like very shocking to me because I went to school with him. Like I went to middle school with him, and then Luis knew him since they were little. Like in his church, like me and Luis have always been one person away. Literally. When we were smaller, like it was always one person away.
Like we would talk about like somebody, and then she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I used to know them." Yeah. And I'm like, "What?" Like there was always one person in between. No matter what, yeah. It was one. So yeah, that was crazy.
So one person, yeah. And well, he grew. We went to the same church for a while and everything, and well, like I said, I went to school. And then we just all went our separate ways like a couple years after. Mm-hmm. But his parents still go to our church, right? So we heard that news, and then 2 days later, we heard the news on Saturday night.
I don't remember, to be honest, what day.
Oh, I think it was Saturday night.
Yeah, I think so.
Saturday night, because we were with his parents on Sunday, and then Monday passed, and then Tuesday. So I think Tuesday was the day that I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And when I woke up that day, I felt like I was literally throwing up water, like gallons of water and water and water. And I still went to work, responsible queen. I still showed up to work. Ooh. And I was sitting, and I remember I felt like super, super nauseous, and I was like, something's wrong with me. So I had went to the restroom, I threw up again, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm like, my body's collapsing. So I walked to a urgent care. Whoa.
First, sorry to interrupt you, but first...
That was my story.
It is, baby, but you're missing details.
Oh, okay. A ver.
So she was feeling sick. At that time, I was a manager at a doctor's office, and I remember I couldn't leave. I don't know for what reason. And she had told me, she's like, hey, I'm feeling really sick. And I was just like, but I couldn't leave. But when she called me kind of crying. So, and I was like, I know Gabby's not that type of person to kind of just be like, oh, I'm feeling sick for any reason. Like, she really has to be feeling sick. Yeah. So then I called my sister. No, I called my sister-in-law first. And I was like, hey, can you take her to urgent care? To the ER, because that before you told me, you said that's what I wanted to do. The little detail of her calling me, it wasn't like I was not there. She called me, but I was like, oh, I can't leave. Like, and I was trying to figure out. And she's like, it's fine, babe. I just want to let you know that I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna walk to the urgent care because it was close to your job, like walking distance, right?
I guess, yeah. Two sides to every story. I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot of things that you guys will probably comment down below, but
yeah, that I will be putting you guys in.
Pretty out of it. If he lets me finish my story, I'll tell you guys why.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so then I walked myself to urgent care, which is like 1 building down, 2 buildings down, and they did the whole consultation, everything, and then they put me in the back room. And then the doctor comes, which they were super duper rude, by the way, but they were so rude. And they're like, the doctor comes in and he checked, I think, my blood. They did like blood work or something really quick, and he said, did you know you have diabetes? I guess because my sugar was at 420. And I was like, no, I didn't know. I was like, I don't have that. And he's like, yeah, you do. He's like, you need to go to the hospital because your body's falling into coma. And me being a great Mexican, I called my father-in-law and I start crying. I was like, hey, like, I was like, they told me this and that at the urgent care. Like, what do you think I should do? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like pouring my eyes out. And well, I don't have a dad, so he's the closest thing I have to a dad. So I feel like he was like my first call. Like, it's either him or your mom, because my mom freaks out, so I can't call her. So it was either or. And I remember I called him, and Bere, which is my sister-in-law, she had picked me up already. So I was in the car crying, asking him for help, blah blah. And he said, go home, I have this green juice at home, drink it, and I think it should help you feel better. And then he prayed for me and everything, and I was like, okay. So I went home. No, I didn't go home. I went to their house, and Bere and Charlene, which is Charlene's my sister-in-law, they were there helping me. They put Vicks on my stomach, and they're like, oh, Vicks is gonna help. And then they like fed me like salad or something like that, but I kept throwing it up and up and up. And so I kind of ignored the fact that he said coma. And he's like, and then, well, yeah, I just like slept until I think like five when you and my mom got home, right? Because you guys got home like at 5.
Yeah, and like I said, mind you, I had messaged and called my sister-in-law. I was like, take her to the emergency room, please. Like, as soon as I'm out of work, I'll head that way. And she was like, okay. But my beautiful wife convinced her, like, no, take me home. Like, I'm going to be okay.
Because your dad
so the
said
other
I was
one,
gonna be okay.
even though I was like, take her, please, no exceptions. Don't let her convince you. Well, they ended up taking her home, and that's where her story was going. And yeah, it was like around 5 when I got off of work, and I right away went home because you were at my parents' house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was in Charlene's bed laying down. But so when they got there, I think they had checked my sugar again, and it was like at 560. And I don't know if you guys made me eat again, something like that, but nothing would go down basically. And they checked it again, 460, and I think I couldn't talk anymore. Like, when I was talking, I guess it was, what, how do you say, like fat? I mean, like slow talking?
Yeah, like you were just not...
Like, I thought I was saying full sentences and like talking normal, but I wasn't. I was like, rah, 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 to them.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then that's when him and my mom were like, no, I think you should go to the hospital now. Like, they got word because they couldn't understand me
again, and you threw up again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then that's when we checked your sugars, and I was like, all right, nope, because she still didn't want to go.
Yeah, I don't like hospitals, so no thanks. But it was time to go, and then I also felt like my heart was coming out of my chest. Like, it was literally like pumping like crazy. So that had happened, and they took me to Banner, which is like 1 second away from where they live. And they still took, 2 hours to put me in a room. Mm-hmm. And while I was there, I was literally throwing up like bags, like huge, like those hospital bags, like the ones that are like this long, like longer than my head, literally like long. I had thrown up like 5 of them. And I just kept like throwing up liquid and liquid and liquid. And then they passed me to this one room, and they put me like patches all over. And
EKG.
A kg?
EKG.
Oh, sorry, I don't know anything. But those, and then they were monitoring my heart because I guess my heart was like about to come out. And they still sat me back in the room, and I remember I just like couldn't do it anymore. Like, I wanted my mom so bad, and she was like in front of me, so I went to go lay down with my mom because I was with Luis, and my mom was just hugging me. And I remember I threw up one last time and I was just like, that's it. Like, no more for me. And I remember my head went back, and then my mom like was like, no, no, no. And then this lady next to us was like, put her alcohol. And so they gave me this like little hand sanitizer, like alcohol thing. And then I had to like breathe it in, I guess. And Luis went to go ask the nurses, like, she's literally about to die. Like, you guys need to help her. And that's when they passed me onto a room, right? And when they laid me down, like, I felt like that was it. Like, no more Gabby. Done. And I remember when they laid me down, I was going through the room, the emergency room. And then I had seen one of the girls that we knew since we were small. So she's an RN. And I remember she just looked at me like confused, like, what's wrong with her? So she was my RN for the night. And when they put me in the room, they luego me pusieron dos, what is it called? IVs? They put me IVs, they connected me to everything, and they were like monitoring me. And then when Luis, I think Luis was about to leave to go get me a blanket, I literally felt like my body had collapsed there. Like, I felt like I was gonna die, because because I had this pain like until today's day. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was like a horrible pain, like una desesperación bien fea. And well, I called the doctors right away, and then they came in and put me like a shot or no sé qué era.
Yeah, because I was gone, huh? When that happened.
You had just left. Yeah, so they put me a shot in, and from there I knocked out for 2 days. I wasn't here. They put me in ICU after, and yeah, I was in ICU 2 or 3 days.
3 days. Yeah.
Like 3 days, yeah. And I lasted, I think the second day I woke up. Yeah, like the second day I woke up. And there was this nurse that was like so cute too. And till today, I still remember that when she looked at me, she's like, oh my God, you're awake. Like, you're alive. Like at first I didn't feel like it was a big deal, but I guess it was for them to put me in ICU. Right?
Yeah. Like, from my point of view, I think, I got there, and like she said, she was feeling sick. I finally told her, like, no, we gotta get you to the hospital. Like, like, she did not look good at all. Like, her speech was very slur. So then we ended up going to the hospital. We were there at the emergency room till they finally were able to put her into a room. And like she said, we saw this RN that we've known forever, and she took really good care of her. But yeah, she was like, at that point, I think she was just waiting till she got into a room, because that's when she like passed out. Like, and so they put all this stuff on her. They were, and I don't know what I went to go do that day, if I went to go get her a blanket, or I don't know what I went to do. Yeah, you went
to go get me a blanket. Yeah, I was cold.
And that's when that happened. So I wasn't even in there. Yeah. But I remember I came back, and like, she couldn't even open her eyes. Like, she was very like, gone. She was gone. Like, I would tell her something, and she'll just, like, I don't know if she thought she was responding to me or not, but she really wasn't. So we lasted there until finally, like, around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. They gave us a room upstairs. So then we went to the room upstairs, but they took her to ICU. So it was just me and her in there. And she lasted unconscious for like 2 days. Like, she was not here. Like, she was gone. And I remember seeing her, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, like, the whole diabetes thing was like really shocking, because I don't think I've heard
anyone... I didn't tell them I had diabetes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the people at the...
Oh, but I didn't tell them to my viewers. Yeah, I was leading to that, to my diagnostics.
No, but you said.
No, I haven't said it yet.
Yes, you did.
I just said my sugar was really high.
And you said that the doctor at the yard said, the doctor at the
yard
room,
the yard cell.
The doctor at the emergency room that you walked to told you. Did you know you have diabetes?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And so then, like, I had never gone through that or seen anyone. Like, I think my parents diabetic, but I never like it's never been like an issue. Like I just know it's kind of like something my grandma I think had diabetes. So it was just kind of like a thing because she was bad. Like from my point of view, I was like, God, like please help her. Like I didn't know what to do. It was my first time in a situation like that, so I was just kind of like like what, like how do I confront her, like I mean confront her.
I was dead. There's no confronting there, Luis. What do you have to say? A ver, dime ahora.
I wanted to confront her.
Slap me a bit. Oh my god.
No, I mean I wanted to comfort her.
Oh. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Confront her. Oh my god.
I just picture that scenario.
Papa.
I didn't know how to comfort her, like, or be like okay, and like everyone was messaging me like how she was doing, but no one can go into the ICU at the time, so I was trying to keep everyone up to date. But I think the third day is when she woke up a little better, and she was just kind of like disorientated, and she would still wake up and knock out, but she was awake, which was an improvement to me. And then I just seeing her there, like it was like really difficult because I really didn't know how serious the situation was. Like I knew it was bad because we were obviously in the ICU, but I didn't know what came after. Like I didn't know. So there was a lot going through my mind as she was laying there, and I felt like I had to go through it in a sense alone because they didn't allow anybody in there. So it was just me and her, and like I would see her. Like I said, there was times that I'll be like, oh my God, wake up, and I would just see like the sun come out and then the sun go down, and she was the same, and it was just kind of like, dang, like
yeah, I was sleeping good.
she was resting really good.
I was resting really good for 2 days straight.
But yeah, I think that's from my point of view until that point that you were touching, like until that point, that's my point of view. So
well, the doctor had said if you would have came in a couple minutes later, he said you he's on the, we don't really allow them on the couches, but there's a blanket on top, and they haven't seen mommy all day. But the doctor had said if you would have came in 10 minutes, literally if you would have waited a bit more, your body would have fully gone into coma. And he's like, your heart was, I think like a 500 beats or something. Like my heart was literally coming out of my chest. Like that's why they had to like program and stuff. But he said that if I would have, Luis, stop getting him mad.
I'm not getting him mad. He's getting himself mad.
Hey, get down. But yeah, I would have basically died. But thanks to God, I am still here after 2 years. And well, yeah, guys, like Luis and I said, they diagnosed me. How do you say it?
They diagnosed her.
Diagnosed me with type 2 diabetes, which I don't know why. But type 2 diabetes is what I had. And I lasted a week at the hospital. I would have probably lasted more. Yeah,
so what happened is once she was good and conscious, like they told her obviously that she had diabetes, and they're like, did you guys know this? And we're like, no, we had no clue. Like she never showed any symptoms of this. Like, we had no clue that she had this. And so the doctor kind of went over all that information with us too. And then they started telling her like she was gonna have to give herself shots and insulin and stuff like that. And so it was definitely like a plot twist for us, because it was just like, what, like, and like her not being able to eat the same, or and that's what we would tell the doctors, because Gabby was never someone to eat dirty or to be like, oh yeah, fast food. Like no, she always, like, even if I would go to the fast food shop, like, let me get a lettuce wrap, or let me, you know what I mean? So it was just kind of shocking that she, out of both of us, was the one with diabetes, because we all eat pretty dirty and like sugars, and so it's just like proves that it's not like your appearance that you see that you're like, oh, because like I said, she was super skinny. The doctors were like, that's crazy because you're not obese, like, and you don't have history of it. So like they couldn't figure out why she had diabetes, and
till today's date.
Yeah, they still can't explain why she got diabetes.
Yeah.
They also like couldn't get she had acid in her blood. I forgot what
My
that's called.
A1C was at 16% when I went into the hospital.
16. Yeah, and so they couldn't figure out why there was acid in her blood, and they would come in and give her those shots, and that's why they were lasting forever, because they wanted to get her acid out of her blood or bring down the level. I don't know how that works. And they wanted to make sure like she was good before she left, but they couldn't figure it out. They were having a hard time. We had to let them know that the reason why we needed to leave was because we're going to attend our friend's funeral. And so that's why they let us out, because we're like, we have a funeral we have to go to, like, and if not, I think she would have been there even longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, because I think they had said something might have triggered it, I guess, where my body had went that much downhill. But yeah, like I said, I was fine, and then out of nowhere, it was like I just went downhill. Luis,
Why are you laughing?
he's kicking the dog.
No, I'm not. That's good.
Just let him be. Look how cute he is.
Dude, no.
He's so bad. But anyways, before Luz goes on a rant about the dog. Yeah, that's my story, how I almost died, I guess. How my body almost went to coma. But the first year was really hard, like super duper hard. Like I remember for work, like it was extremely hard. There's days where I couldn't even like wake up. There's days where my body was still adjusting because I had to take insulin and metformin. And at one point I was like, I don't want to take this anymore. Like I want to be like natural, because I'm like, it's probably hurting my body even more. So a year passed. I still continue to do it. And then I think like even some days I was at 600 like blood levels, and to me it was just crazy. So then this year started, and I was like, you know what? Like, insulin's too expensive. Like, I'm too young. I probably need to take care of myself. So I started going natural. So I started doing natural pills. I started literally no sugar. Like, I cut off everything that has sugar. I don't do nothing. Like, if everyone literally forgets I have diabetes, and then they'll like offer me stuff, and I'm like, no, I can't eat it. So I know it's type 2, it's reversible, but I still try to take care of myself a lot, because at least I want to give myself another 10 years or something to live. But yeah, so that's my story. So thank God I'm better now. Like I said, I do natural stuff. I've been feeling a lot better, and there's a lot more to it, but that's just the first part of my healing. So thank the Lord, 2 years still here. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a roller coaster with that. You know, I used to love going with her and be like, let's go for a shake run in the middle of the night, or let's go bags. Like, let's do this, like.
Yeah.
And now I'm big back alone. Because she'll be like, no. Or like, you know, me, I'm the first one sometimes to forget. Like, I'll be like, oh, look, taste this. This is so good. And then she'll be like, I can't.
I just don't want to go back to it. It was torture. Like, if I hear like Grey's, that one show, Grey's Anatomy, like if I hear that show, it literally triggers me, because I can hear like the ringing of the and I heard that for like literally a whole week. And then every hour that I was there, they would come and withdraw blood, and then every 30 minutes they would come and check my blood levels. So you can only imagine, like, my fingers were purple, like literally, like they were done. Like when I came out, everything was like swollen, everything hurt, because it was torture. Like literally, like I would never like want to go back to that. So no more shakes, no more sugar.
Yeah, so it's no like it's definitely been different for both of us.
Yeah.
It's been a learning path, but I think she's doing good. I think she's controlling it a lot better. She's not depending on medicine. Yeah. She looks better. Like she's not, you know, like, oh, before she used to get, like I said, sleepy even when we came out. Like as soon as she would get a little bit of sugar, I guess her sugars were high rocking. She'll be like, I need to go to sleep. Like I'm falling asleep, and I seen her a lot better, thank God, and everything's been
good.
Yeah, good for sure.
There.
I think that was a really scary thing. I think one of the scariest things that we've gone through together.
Yeah.
Because it changed everything completely.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be bye, but no, God has His purposes. So, oh, bless you.
But yeah.
Yep.
And now that's why we're here with a sugar-free and non-sugar-free.
Non-sugar-free. If I take sugar now, it's not too bad. Well, back then, if I even had the smallest thing, I would literally automatically go to sleep. Like my body just dies down. And then I wake up after like an hour or two and I'm up again. But yeah.
Yep.
So offer me sugar-free only, please.
Yeah, that's what she says. She wants to get me on sugar-free too. But
it's so good. He doesn't
Sometimes
even know.
it is like there's this juice she buys here for the house for her.
Yeah.
And that one's really good. So I do drink that one. It just depends. Like, and then like Coke Zero, and I need to get on it too to lose a couple pounds, but it's not my first choice.
It's not his cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea. Just
That's
like
good.
Your coworker.
I do like sugar-free cookies.
Yeah, she has sugar-free everything. Yeah. And like there's stuff that says like no added sugars, but it already has sugar. Like so she'll catch on to it and be like, no, they're saying no added sugars, so it has some.
Like for the funeral today, they had a delicious, what is it called? Like an ice cream bar. It looks so good. They had ice cream, and then you put like all the toppings you want in there, fruit, like, and then todo regresan con sus vasotes, like llenos de fruta and like chocolate and everything. And well, that's why I buy tacos, because I couldn't have dessert, so I just added 2 tacos onto my plate. Guys, I haven't been a big bag in a while. I'm trying to lose weight, but yeah, today was the tacos were so good, like I just had to cheat.
Yeah, no, and it's definitely a thing to be thankful for sure. And we're learning little by little. There's still things that she's figuring it out.
Yeah.
We're finding out a lot more remedies that we're like, oh, maybe this would work. And, it's been good. It's been helping. And overall, trusting God for sure.
Amen.
Overall, trusting God. And, you know, He's the one leading her and leading us and taking care of her. So we're just going to keep doing that until God allows us to. So that's definitely a scary story.
I came out of ICU. When they took me out of those doors, like it was like a scary movie. Like when they're like, okay, we're gonna change your rooms, because people kept coming out of my room, and then they're like, okay, you're better, like let's switch you over to a different room, to a different floor. Yeah, like a floor thing. And when they walked me through those doors, there's people like with like tubes in the throat with their mouth wide open, like some like were like cracked in their bed. I don't know. It was the scariest thing. Like I still remember their faces going down the aisle, and I was like, oh my God, like thank you God. Like to me it was like, oh my God, I don't know, like I wasn't like them, you know, and well, God helped me out, but it was scary. Yeah.
And on to the next story.
Okay. Dun.
On to the next one.
We had said our In-N-Out experience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That one was scary.
So for this one, it was around December 29th.
Oh. Charlene, he knows your birthday.
2000. I don't know. I don't remember the year. Do you? No, but probably 22, 21.
Yeah, it was a couple years back.
So we were on our way back from church, and it was my sister's birthday, Charlene, December 29th, and there's a In-N-Out here by our house on Camelback. And I remember we're barely gonna get in line, huh? Yeah. We're coming in to go to the back of the line. No,
we were leaving.
Or we're already leaving.
Yeah, we had already ate. So we were exiting.
Oh, that's true, because we stopped to eat inside.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And so we were leaving the In-N-Out, and they're at that In-N-Out. They have like a bar or a club type of thing.
JJ's bar.
JJ's?
I think that's what it's called.
JJ's. So if you're from Phoenix, you know JJ's.
I don't know JJ's.
We don't know JJ's, but we've seen JJ's.
Yeah.
And so I've always heard JJ's is crazy. But we were going, and if you know, like the line for that In-N-Out like goes really back, and there's just kind of like a coming this way, going that way type of lane. And so people start lining up for the In-N-Out. So then people start going crazy, and they start coming to the onto traffic, like onto oncoming traffic. And there's a stop sign. So the thing is, my dad was next. We were at the stop sign, and a car didn't want to wait in line. He wanted to pass. So he came to the stop sign that it was for us to go straight. I don't know if I'm explaining it right.
So we were going the right way, right? Against traffic.
So we were going east. They were coming west.
Okay.
Yes. So our lane going east and his lane was going west. But like I said, his lane going west was all the line for In-N-Out. So he came onto our lane. So we're about to cross the stop sign, and he wouldn't move. So then we're like, okay, like, hello.
Yeah.
And then my dad's like, well, what is he doing? Like, he needs to move. Like, we're going straight. And that car wasn't moving. So then did my dad hit the high beams?
Yeah, your dad hit the high beams, like letting him know, like
we're going straight.
Like we're going straight because that was our right of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then he did it back to us. And then we're like, oh, that's not good. Because now he's not trying to be like, oh, I'm sorry, or trying to move or anything. Like, that was like, what? I can do it too. Like, I'm going straight. But it's like, yeah, but you're in the wrong lane. We're in the right lane. Yeah. So then we weren't moving because we're like, well, we have to go straight. Like, that's our exit. Like, where are we going to go? So then the guy gets off the truck and he comes towards our car, and we're like, oh my God. And so then my dad puts the window down, and he was like, hey, I'm going straight, man. And he's like, well, me too. And he's like, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, he's like, so I need you to go through that side, through the alley. He told my dad, and my dad was like, there's no exit that way. Like, I'm going this way. I'm going towards the exit. And the guy said, look, I don't want any problems. I have a, what do he call it? Fusca?
A Fusca, yeah.
A Fusca, I think he called it. And he brought his gun out. And he said, I don't want any issues. You're going to move because you're going to move. And my dad, like, I have never seen my dad so, like...
Like, pale.
How do you say, like, very...
Like...
Con how do you say that word? Impotencia?
Yeah.
So, like, he felt like there's nothing I can do, like... You know, like, so he, like, was like, okay. He's like, so I need you to move. And my blood boils like this. It's definitely a work in progress. Right, baby?
A big
work in progress. But,
he's getting there.
Yeah. But, I don't know. Like, I think it was God definitely shutting my mouth. Because I was about to put the window down and start talking crap to him, but before he pulled his gun, like, I just kind of was like, I don't know, I just froze. I didn't say anything. And then he pulled out the gun, and in my mind, it kind of like clicked, like, this is why I didn't say anything, because it could have gone a whole different route. And so my dad just turned, and he's like, you know.
Oh, we were trying to call 911.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't answer. Like, me and Charlie were in the back seat.
Oh, yeah, because it was me, my wife, Charlene, my sister, and my two parents.
Yeah, and we were trying to call them, and they wouldn't answer. Like, the phones were busy, and it just kept saying, like, ding, ding, call again, ding, ding, call again. And we're like, what? And so I told Charlene, record. I think she probably still has a recording. And you just hear the guy, like, talking. And obviously, we're all, like, speechless, and we're all pale because of what was going on. And literally, I think... Like, to this, I still kind of see his face, and I see the whole scenario and stuff, because it just left us like shooken. Like, we were just we had just came from church. We celebrated her birthday like super late at night because it was just like a quick thing. And then behind us was his sister and his brother-in-law. Yeah, her fiance now. And I think Isaac and Bere had already went home, which is his brother and his sister-in-law. So they had just went home. And I don't know, like everything was so fast. Like I was literally like shocked. Like I couldn't believe what was happening. But yeah, we had called the cops, and when we did the turn, the cops finally answered. And they were like, what is he wearing, like what is he doing, blah blah blah. And so we told them, and they had gotten the helicopter out.
Dog staring me.
He hates you. What are you doing to him?
Don't dog stare me like that, bud.
Papa. Oh, you're such a baby.
That's because that dog is so spoiled by her.
Yeah, look, he even licks me. Harley. Meet Harley, guys. King's on the floor. You probably won't be able to see him either way. He matches the carpet.
Hey.
But yeah, we had turned, and then the guy met us up again on the stop sign, and he was just kind of like looking for problems. And when the cops finally answered, they had a helicopter like surrounding like the we were at the area, and then they had like units come, and everything was like chaos, and they had us pulled over, and they're like asking questions, and we still couldn't even like talk. And at the end, they had came to tell us that they didn't find the man. So to us, he probably lives in that neighborhood, and he probably went inside a garage, obviously, you know. But it's crazy because now my mom lives in that neighborhood, so maybe one day we'll see him. But
yeah,
that was the story. And then once we got to his parents' house, Isaac, Bere, and I think Leslie, your tia, was there.
I don't know.
I think they were there waiting for us, and they're like, what happened? And literally the only thing we did was cry. We just poured out our eyes and we started crying because I think we're all holding it in. And once we got home, we just let it all out. And I felt so bad, like, for your dad, because, like, literally I felt like I imagine, like, him not being able to do anything, and he's like I'm supposed to do something, and then there was nothing he could have done.
Yeah, like, I felt like as a father, as a husband, like, he wanted to defend his family, but there was nothing he can do. Like,
yeah.
And I had never seen my dad in that situation where there's nothing he can do. So it was hard to see that, and like to see my dad a little like upset, but like I said, también sintiéndose bien impotente and being like, what? There was nothing I could do. Like, if he would have decided to just shoot that gun, like, there's nothing I could have done. Like, and yeah, it was definitely an experience that I will never forget. I think it took me a while to kind of get it out of my head.
Yeah.
Of course, it's still there, and I remember it, but it was something that, yeah, like Gabby says, we got home and they're like, what happened? And we just started crying because it was just something we were holding in. Yeah. We couldn't believe it when the cops were talking to us. Like, it was just, we're kind of like in disbelief still. Like, does this just happen to us? We were just eating. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
So it was definitely maybe not near death experience in a sense, like, but in a way it was, because we don't know what he could have done. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like we were dying and, like, you know, but we kind of wanted to share that one because it was in a way kind of near death, because like I said, anything could have gone wrong. Like, I could have started talking my mouth away like I always do, and it could have gotten all of us killed, or, you know, it was just one trigger away from ending someone's life, all because we all knew he was a little drunk. He had to have been drunk. There's no way, like, he wasn't talking very good, like, but he pulled out the gun on my dad and said, you either get out of my way or this is how it's gonna go. Like, so.
And that's crazy that I feel like he was like intoxicated, but it's like, I'm like, that's when you know that it's like God's purpose, because people like that don't argue. Like, I feel like they're not going to go back and forth with you. Like, they're just like, all right, you're done. Like, boom, like, there, right? I was like, this man took his time, like, to argue, to still be like, no, you move, like. And I think that's when we find like God's purpose and everything. And I'm like, and it wasn't his time, and I mean, it wasn't our time, and that's how you know, like, he takes care of us wherever we go. That's so right. That was a good eye opener for us.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think it was like like a very surreal moment. Like, I really couldn't, like, I mean, now talking about guns,
Mm-hmm.
moving on to our next story, because I kind of wanted to, right now, I was going to say I've never been close to a gun, but actually, when I used
Mm-hmm.
to work at Food City,
Yeah.
I used to work usually anywhere from 2 to 11 p.m. So it was usually my shifts were 2 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So I used to be the closer, and I was a cashier there. And I remember this time that we were there, and we're trying to close down, and there was this guy at the store. But so all the employees had left. There was three of us left, I believe. One of
Mm-hmm.
them being the manager, myself, and then another cashier. And so one of the cashier that was there was like, "I'm gonna go take this to the back." I was like, "Okay." And then I had shut the front door so I can start counting my drawer and like doing all our closing procedures. And then the manager was in the office too. And then this guy comes out of the restroom, and I remember like I was like, "Oh, what the?" So I was like, "Oh, we closed already." And he starts screaming at me like, "Yeah, I'm the last," you know, cussing like in the store, like I'm the last person in the store. And I was just like, "Oh, okay, yeah, man, yep, it's closing time, so you gotta get out of here." And he kept shouting that, and I was just like, "You're gonna have to get out, like we're closed." And like neither the cashier was coming back and the manager, so I was there alone basically. And I was like, and then he pulls out a gun, and as like I see that gun, I literally froze, and I was just like, "Oh, am I being robbed, or is he just going to kill me?" Like, and I remember he pointed it at me, and I said, "Okay." Like I was like, "What do I do now?" And the other cashier came out, and I remember he said, "Hey!" He screamed like that, and the guy shot the gun, but he got scared, so it missed me. Like it missed me, and he dipped. He ran out the store, and then that other cashier came out and was like, "Are you okay?" Then the manager came out. We closed the doors. They called the cops. Same thing. They had a helicopter like roaming the store. And I had to stay. Like I didn't want them to call the cops because I was scared, but I knew it was gonna take a lot more. Um, I think it was. Oh, there's King, guys. They can see him. King, watch out with the camera.
King.
Um, and so I think it was like kind of like I was like, this is gonna take forever because I already knew what was gonna happen, and my parents were in Vegas. They were in Las Vegas, so I remember I was calling my mom like crazy, and she wouldn't answer because they were in Vegas. So then finally, when she answered, I told her, and then they got back, and my mom was like, "Oh my god, like what happened?" So I told her that, and I was like, "I almost got shot," like. And she was just like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Y ustedes a gusto en Las Vegas?"
Ándale.
And she was just like, "No, like, oh my god, hijo, that's why you always have to pray." Like, well, yeah, she kind of was like, "I'm happy everything's okay,"
Mm-hmm.
but it was just such a near death experience for me because I froze. And when you react to it and you're like, "Oh, like this is what I'm gonna be able to do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if this scenario ever happens, like I'll be able to like." But it's not true. Like, you can plan all you want, but
Mm-hmm.
only your body knows how it's gonna react. How it's gonna react when that scenario that you're planning for happens. Because I
Mm-hmm.
remember I used to be like, people are so dumb when they stay there when they're about to shoot them. Like they should run or they should hide, but I literally just stood there. I froze, and like I said, if it wasn't because of that other cashier coming and yelling, I think he would have been able to point at me. And like I said, I didn't move, but he got scared, so it shot like a couple inches, and I was like, damn. And yeah, like I said, we closed at 11. I didn't leave the store till like 2 a.m. because they
Dang.
had me there. Like, they wanted to find the guy, and they didn't want to leave me. They didn't want me to leave the store. The police came to try to. I think they took my statement, and it was like a whole thing. But that was one of my stories that I think was like, dang, like I
Mm-hmm.
almost died there. I've had a lot in the sense of like I also had the car accident when I flipped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um So one time I was, it was Thanksgiving, and it was my grandma's first Thanksgiving being it. Well,
Being
not her
in the
first
U.S.
Thanksgiving, but they had left to Mexico already.
Oh,
So it was her
okay.
first Thanksgiving coming back that she was able
Yeah.
to come back legally. So it wasn't like it was her first time here in the States, but they had left to Mexico. So I think a couple years already had passed before she got her visa to be able to come. And
Mm-hmm.
so she came to, that was her first time that she came here with a visa, and she was going to do Thanksgiving with us. And at that time I worked at Macy's
And for
and
21.
Forever 21.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was going to work Black Friday, well, technically, for Thanksgiving, and I got out of Macy's. So the thing is that that Thursday, that Thursday I was going to work at Forever 21. I believe it was like probably like 5 p.m. to like 4 a.m. because it was when it used to be open like all night, like Thursday to Friday morning.
Yeah, because of the Black Friday sales.
Because
Mm-hmm.
that used to
Black
happen.
Friday sells nothing.
I know, and it's not the same. Like it's been a couple years that it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely not the same. But yeah, it used to be open that long. Like it used to be from Thursday all the way to like Friday morning. Like I remember we used to work crazy hours. People would be like, "Oh, I come in at 2 a.m. and leave at like 11 a.m." And I'll be like, "Oh, I'm coming in at 5 p.m. on
That's
Thursday and leaving at 2
You're
a.m.
telling me that ya me dio sueño. Like,
so yeah, so I remember it was like a crazy shift, but
yeah.
I had worked Macy's 4 a.m. and I was gonna be out at 4 p.m. So I technically was gonna have like an hour and a half to go home, eat, and then go to Forever 21.
Oh, you know.
But Macy's let me off early because it was Thanksgiving and it was really slow. So I remember like, hey guys, we're gonna send everyone home early. Happy Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 12. All right, and we're back. Sorry guys, it keeps doing like the camera issue. I have to figure that out. But what was I saying?
That you were getting out of your shift was from 4 a.m.
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
4 p.m.
And I was getting out. I think it was like 11 a.m. I think that I got out. So I was so happy. I was on my way home, and there was some people that I used to go to church with, some guys, and we were messaging each other. I don't even know about what, but we're on a group chat messaging each other. And I was coming back from that, and at that time we lived in Buckeye, so it was like a lot of dirt roads, like a lot of dirt roads. And I remember I was driving. I used to have a PT Cruiser at the time, a red PT Cruiser. And I was driving, but I was messaging at the same time. So I was like, like with one hand texting and then the other one. I was probably going like 80 miles or 85 miles per hour on that
texting
zone.
and driving.
Yes, but because they're blowing up my phone.
¿Ustedes creen? ¿Qué mal?
And so I was like trying to like, answer them
Multitask.
back. And then out of nowhere, like my car started swerving to the dirt road. As soon as my tires hit the dirt, obviously I was going a really fast speed. It got my tire and I flipped like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I flipped 3 times and I was not wearing my seatbelt. My windshields broke. My face touched the ground while it was rolling. Like I had dirt all over my face. And then I ended up in between the passenger seat and the glove compartment. So I ended up there. And I was like, there's no way. And so then the people behind me was immigration. Because like I said, we live really close, really far in Buckeye. And so immigration was there. And I remember they pulled me out. And then I was like, oh my God. And at that time I was playing secular music. And so of course to my parents, it was like a no-go. Like they were like, nope, 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 nope. And so I was like obviously listening to secular music.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my God, like. And so that was my worry. So then when they were like, are you okay? Like, is everything okay? I remember I was like, yes, everything's fine. But I was like, can you please turn off the car, change the station? Because the music kept playing. while the car was flipped up. And the border patrol was like, "That's not. Why are you even worried about that? Like, are you okay?" Like, and I was like, "Yes, but I need you to change the station or turn off the car because if my parents get here and they hear that I was listening to that, like, they're going to kill me. If this car accident,
Double kill.
car accident did not kill me, they will finish the job." If they hear what I'm listening to. And they were like, "No, okay." So they finally turned off the car. But yeah, and so then I was trying to call everyone and nobody was answering, which I get it. Everyone was getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner. Like everyone was just doing what they do on Thanksgiving, and nobody was answering. Till I think I remember my aunt answered and she was like, "Well, what happened? What do you need?" And I was just like, "I just got in a car accident. Why is nobody answering?" And I was like crying and I was like, "Why is nobody answering?" And so then I was like, I'm sorry, hold on. Me van a tirar la cámara. Por favor. Oh my God.
Hey, it's not playtime.
This is why I wanted you guys downstairs. Anyways, sorry guys. These pups get the best of me.
It's podcast featuring the dogs.
You want to say something?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And yeah, and I remember, and so they're like, "What do you mean?" And I told them where, and they drove to where I was at. I was almost home too. I was so pissed. I was so close to home. And they were like, "Okay." And so I remember they got there and then they took me on the ambulance and I was like crying in the ambulance and I was like, "Oh my God," like I couldn't believe it. Like I felt like I almost died. And then the paramedic was like, "No, like I will never forget." He was like, "You're alive, that's what matters." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, but I ruined my family's Thanksgiving. Like now everybody's all worried. Like I can't believe I just crashed." Like, and they were like, "No, don't even worry about that. Like you're good. Be thankful. It's Thanksgiving and you're still here because you could have died. Like you could have flown out the car. Like you could have like, you know, my face hit the ground. Like it could have gone a lot worse." And so then I started thinking about it and I was true. And at the time we were dating. Yeah. And I remember my uncle Israel was the one that called her. I was like, "Gabby, like Luis got in a bad car accident." And then Gabby showed up at the hospital.
Like in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" And I put my clothes on and then I ran to the hospital.
You were just getting off the shower, you said no?
Yeah. And then I think me and Amy were going to go over, one of our friends. And at the time, she was dating Israel. So we would always go everywhere together. And I remember I called her and we're like, "What?" And literally, like, we changed in 2 seconds. And then we ran. And then Luis was in his little muscle shirt there in a bed at the hospital. And I was like pouring my eyes out. Yeah. And that's when he knew I was the one.
And that's when I knew she was the one. But yeah, and so I was like, there's no way, like, you know, like, and yeah, like, thank God I just walked away with some minor bruises. And they discharged me from the hospital. And then we went home. And then I was like, "All right, I'm ready to eat this Thanksgiving dinner." And so we ate. And then I still took her home after.
Yeah. You still drove me home. Yeah. Because he came to pick me up. I was still learning how to drive. And then he came, picked me up, and then took me to his parents' house, and then took me back. Yeah. Yeah. So he still had a Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Really late, but I still had it. But yeah, no, that was definitely some near-death experiences there that I will definitely not forget. Yeah. But I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I mean, I think they're pretty interesting stories.
Let us know down below.
Yeah, let us know too, guys. Be a little more interactive with us. Let us know what you guys want to hear. I did get a recommendation last time of what we should talk about. And I'm thinking of that episode. So thank you for that recommendation. But yeah, definitely let us know like what you guys want to see. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about, what topics or what things we should do here on the podcast. Yeah. But jumping into our next segment, we wanted to do I wanted to ask Gabby some facts and see if she thinks they're truth or false.
Okay.
Are you ready?
A ver, show me what you got.
Here goes the first one.
Okay.
Octopus have 3 hearts. True or false?
I feel like they have 8 legs, so maybe true.
Oh, yes, you got that one right.
Yeah,
Octopus do have 3 hearts. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Well, it's because they have a lot of legs, so I can imagine.
You think they have double everything then?
Yeah.
That's
Double
crazy.
eyes,
3
double
hearts.
nose, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Next one is the Great Wall of China is visible from space.
From space? Everything's visible from space. True.
False. False. Not with the naked eye. It's not.
With the naked eye?
Yeah, meaning like you're not using any goggles or like.
Oh.
Like just with the naked
Me
eye.
having a naked eye.
All right. Next one will be lightning never strikes the same place twice. True or false?
True.
True. What do you guys think? True or false?
I'm going with true because I don't know. I'm like, and then.
Okay,
Yes or no?
so that is false. It can and often does, especially tall buildings.
Oh, tall buildings. Oh, crap. We are tall buildings. We have a high chance. That's scary.
Okay, sharks existed before trees. True or false?
Well, existed before trees?
Uh-huh.
False.
True.
True?
That is a true statement.
Well, I just think everything existed at the same time.
I mean, according to ChatGPT,
I think
shark existed before trees.
How do we know these are true? Like, these are correct, true, or false?
I don't know. I'm just going
Something
based off
fishy.
ChatGPT.
Well, God created the heavens and the earth, which makes me think He created it at the same time.
But He said, let there be land, and there was land. Let it be water, and there was water.
He knows a thing or two.
All right. All right. And then a day in Venus is longer than its year.
False?
That's true.
I knew I should have said true.
I don't know why, but it is.
A day in Venus is what?
Longer than its year. The moon has a dark side that never sees sunlight. True or false?
That sounds like true.
False.
Ah?
All parts of the moon get sunlight at some point.
Ah.
All right. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on the earth.
True.
That is false.
Ah!
It's the highest above sea level, but Mauna Kea is taller from base to peak.
Then where's that one at?
I have no idea.
Hawaii?
It sounds like a Hawaiian thing. Mauna Kea.
Sounds like Maui.
Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis.
That one's true because I crack my knuckles a lot and then I'm dying because my hands hurt.
False. There is still no proven link of that existence.
Man, I thought it was true.
Bulls get angry when they see red.
Probably because when they're at the thing.
At the jaripeo.
And then they like put red. Oh, what is it called?
The bull
event?
Yeah, the bull thingy.
They go like da-da-da-da, and then they like, I don't know, they run fast.
They're actually colorblind, so that's false. It's the motion that triggers them.
I think everything's true.
Humans only use 10% of their brain. True or false?
False.
Good job.
Thank
Brain
you.
scans show we use virtually all parts. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. Oh, that's sad.
I don't think all that fits in their tiny little heads.
A 3-second memory? So they only remember things for 3 seconds.
Oh, well, in what's that movie, Finding Nemo?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, wait, that was Dory, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot stuff. I'm gonna go with false.
Good job.
Yay.
Yes, they can remember things for months.
Oh, for months?
Yeah.
Dang.
That's crazy.
I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
The human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents.
That's true.
That's true.
Because I sniff everything. I'm like sniffing. I can sniff you guys. I'm just kidding.
Y'all need a shower.
That's so scary.
There's species of jellyfish that can potentially live forever.
Not forever. False.
That is true.
It is true?
There's species of jellyfish that can potentially live forever.
I thought nothing lasts forever.
All right. And then last one. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins.
I don't know. False.
That is true.
I knew that was true, so I said true.
No.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Let us know.
I won't remember any of that, but
yeah, no. Let us know what you guys thought actually on some of these. Which one was more that you didn't believe like was true, or which one you didn't believe was false?
That was fun. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, I think
we are coming
to the end.
We can't sing for crap. Luis has it in his genes.
I can sing.
Yeah, he can. I can't. Don't give me a microphone.
No, I'm just kidding. No. I need to work my voice. I haven't done it in a few years. But
yeah.
But that is it for today's podcast, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Again, please let us know whether it's on Instagram or on YouTube. Comment below. Let us know what you guys want to see, what conversations you want to see between us. Like I said, someone already reached out to us. So I'm going to work on that episode for sure. But let us know. Let us know what you guys want to see. If there's any games ideas or anything you guys want to see us do, definitely let us know down below. Don't be afraid to tell us, because we want to hear your guys' point of view, because I know maybe us talking, maybe it's not for everyone, or maybe you guys do like it. I mean, anywhere we go, people are always so fascinated with our stories, so that's why we tell them. But again, it might not be everyone's cup of tea. We've used that word in this episode so many times.
Should have been named cup of tea.
We could still name it. I haven't named it yet.
What?
Our episode.
Oh, I thought our podcast.
Oh,
like the cup of tea.
The cup of tea.
Yeah.
The cup of tea.
We can still rename it. We don't even talk Spanish. We suck.
I know. Perdónenos.
No, don't start now.
Oh my God. Perdónenos. De verdad, es que se nos olvida. Pero no, miren, aquí ya estamos hablando español. Espero hayan disfrutado este podcast, que le hayan entendido. Pero de todos modos pueden poner subtítulos para que les salga, lo puedan leer en español. Pero sí, we're gonna get better. Nos vamos a mejorar en español. That's what we always say. No, but I think we're getting better with our intro. That was a lot better this time for sure. We're gonna get better with, our organization for the podcast, our topics. Like, it's still a work in progress. We're only on episode 3. Can you believe it already? Episode 3.
Episode 3. That's crazy.
I love it. Like I said, we've been seeing everyone's love, support. And thank you guys. Now, we had 32 subscribers when we filmed episode 2. And now we have 40 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you. Thank you. Like I said, we appreciate it. We appreciate every share, every like, and everything. So we hope to see you guys on the next episode. But for now, bye. See you guys later. Again, thank you, Lavish Whitening Studio, for sponsoring today. What the? For sponsoring. Why can't I say it?
Because it's nighttime. He's already asleep, guys. Mimi's good night. Bye bye.
For sponsoring
today's video. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you. You guys have a good one. Thank you for being here. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.
We couldn't say it.
Bye, Luis.